Oh my God. Dogman, the canine cryptid we've come to fear and sometimes even love. Hey everyone, welcome back to another Brookestirr Watches. Today, we're going to be looking at some scary experiences from Ohio. Also guys, I want you to check out the new merch I just got in. A wolf pack, yes please. I'm gonna throw some examples up there for you, so make sure you check out my shop, okay? Thank you guys for all your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Oh my gosh, let me throw some comments right now. Let me give some shout outs. Thank you so much guys for everything. You really make my day. Also, don't forget to check out the links in the description box below. That's where I cite all of my sources. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I do upload these videos very often. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a walk into the forest. So this one right here is called Dogman Stalking Caught on Camera, and it's by Bigfoot's Testimony.
What is that?
I'm sorry? What?
What is that?
I couldn't tell if that was a dogman or a crackhead, actually. The noises, though.
What is that?
What in the hell? Oh, hell no. What is that? No, ma'am. No, sir. No. This one does say Ohio Dogman found in Hocking Hills, and it's by Exposing the Strange.
Big, something walking, and up there where those trees are, going across there, the creek, just on the other side of that, I heard, you know, the real quick, and then a wrestling, and that's why I stopped. Maybe whatever got that deer is in front of us. I don't know. So we'll see.
Oh God.
We'll see.
Let's go see.
I first went out and got a picture of a dog man about 5 years ago. And
Okay.
I don't know where it came from. It was just there in the forest. It was looking at me, I was looking at it. It didn't growl at me. It just showed me his teeth, and he raised his head up and sniffing, and it just took off. And then when I went back to the cabin, eventually this thing followed me home, and it has clawed both of my trees, took a frontal bite out of one of my trees.
What the?
Peed on the cabin all around it, jumped on the roof.
So that's marking his territory. He said, "This is my shit. This is my cabin." Uh-oh.
And it took a frontal bite out of one of my other trees, right through the bark, right into the white meat of the tree. And to me,
snap.
being a male species at the time, being out here alone, the only thing I was thinking of was like, he's either calling me out or he's saying, get out.
Oh gosh, I wonder which one it
Usually
is. Hopefully not.
Usually
Get
the colder
out.
it is, the better they like it, for some reason. January, February. And then they kick things up probably about around the end of the summer again. They come back. And but this is really rare because, like today, they were here today. Fresh tracks today of a dog man.
He said there was fresh tracks today of the Dogman. Man, that's a beautiful area,
This
though.
area right here, I came in here one time, and I found 3 deer hides. It's like it just ripped right off the deer, not cut, and they peeled it off. The whole carcass, the whole, like a dress. One there, one laying there, and one laying long ways right here, and blood all over the area.
Oh my gosh. I ain't gonna lie, that looks like parts of North Carolina too.
If you're out in the woods and you run across, say, the Dogman, same thing as Bigfoot. When you see it, it'll stop, you stop. There's where the line is. And my suggestion to somebody that sees it, try not to show no pheromone out. Let it out. Or, because I think that's what he did to me. Because when I first saw it, he showed me his teeth. He didn't growl. He showed me his teeth and he's sniffing the air.
Okay, guys, so this one right here was suggested to me to react to by Tina, and I'll throw her comment up right there. She told me to check out Jeff and some of his episodes, so I was like, wow, I surprisingly found like a Dogman in Ohio episode, so I was actually very, very happy. So let's go ahead and take a listen.
Greetings.
Make sure to go paw his like button as well as paw my like button, okay? Just put them little pretty paws up there and paw it.
There was enough moonlight to see, but it was definitely not a full moon. I got to the halfway mark at State Route 98, turned around and started to head back. There was not much along Temple Road, just cornfields on one side and soybeans on the other, with small pockets of trees dotting the landscape, and only a couple of farmhouses along that stretch of road back then. The warm evening air felt a bit cool against my hot skin, and as I stood taking deep breaths and looking around, I could not shake the feeling that I was not alone. Something large was in the corn. I didn't know what it was or what was going on, but I did know that I wanted to get as far away as possible. I began a countdown in my head. As I ticked down, I readied myself for what I felt at that moment was a run for my life. I bent slightly at the hip, leaned in and tensed my body. Ready, set, go, I took off, like I was being shot from a cannon. For a split second, I felt like I'd be able to outrun this thing, but then I heard it. Like the other two times, it was pacing me. Whatever this thing was, it was keeping up with me, even though it had to blast through the corn to do so. I now came to a horrifying conclusion that whatever was in the corn was not only faster than me, but there was no way that this was a person.
This footage right here, like, freaked me out. Just look at these videos in this photo right here. You see that?
He's cloaking, hiding out very well.
Yeah. I believe that thing is cloaking. I don't know where this one's from. I can't see. I didn't see any part of this unless I missed it. But yeah, this photo right here just really creeps me out. I'm sorry. I don't know if this was part of the Ohio one, but I hope you enjoyed that Ohio story. Make sure, please go give Jeff a like. Okay, please, out of respect. And please paw my like button too as well. Thank you. Right here is by Dogman Encounters, of course, the one and only kindest human in the world, Vic. This lady tells her stories about Dogman from Ohio. So please make sure, out of respect, go give this video a like of Vic's, and please paw that little like button down on mine.
All right, Melanie, please tell us about your encounter now. Give us every last detail that comes to mind.
All right. It was 2008. I was raising two of my grandchildren, and they were 6 and 9. My daughter was 14 and a half. And every night we would go for a deer ride. I mean, all of Atwater is nothing but back roads and woods. So we got about maybe halfway through the back of this Christmas tree farm on the right. And all of a sudden, my granddaughter and I saw this at the same time, and she said, "Grammy, what is that?" And we both looked at this thing. It was about, oh my God, it had to be 8 feet long. about 4 feet tall. It was on all fours. It was not a coyote. It was not a wolf. We didn't have wolves around there. I mean, there's a chance it could have been an all-black coyote, but I've never, ever seen a coyote that big. It was enormous.
Whoa.
It was long, and it was going across the road, and it wasn't walking or running. It was like loping. Its back legs were odd. I just could not stop looking at its back legs. Its back legs were kind of like its feet were turned outward slightly, and it acted like it walked like it wasn't comfortable walking on all fours. I know that sounds crazy, but that's exactly what I thought about when I saw it. It had a huge. It wasn't that thick. It was rather thin. It was all black, and it was rather thin. But its chest was like a...
So it's like one of them gangly looking ones, like the long leg gangly looking ones. Okay.
Pit bull's chest. Only for its size, it matched its size. Its chest was huge. It was sticking out, and it was just a massive
Sorry,
chest.
I have to check something. Dang.
Not much of a neck.
Okay.
Big head. Not a huge head, though. Not like I've heard in some of your stories, but a big head. Its ears were long, but not unbelievably long. They weren't, I mean, I wouldn't have looked at it and said, oh my God, those ears are so big. They were proportionate to its head. Not real pointy, but kind of pointy, fur covered. It had a snout like a shepherd, but it was all black.
Okay.
It was, I couldn't tell you that its front legs were longer than its back. And I think that's because I was more focused on its back legs, how odd they looked. They just looked odd. They just looked like they had like an extra joint or an extra bone in them. They were dog legs, but they didn't match its body. There was something odd about them. It was, it had black eyes as far as I could tell. Until it
Black
turned,
eyes?
it never looked at us directly, but it was looking, all of a sudden it looked towards the left at us, but with its head straight ahead. And its eyes were kind of a yellowish brown color.
Oh,
Its tongue was hanging out off the side of its mouth, on our side. And it made me think that it had been hunting in the tree farm because it looked like it was worn out. I mean, it was just, you could tell it was just worn out.
Okay, this last one, guys, is called This Shocking Footage of Dogman Was Just Leaked, and it's by NVTV. So make sure to go to this channel, give it a like, a subscribe if you want to. Make sure to paw that little like button on mine too. Thanks, Wolfpack. Oh yeah, guys, I just wanted to let you know, I don't know if I told you, I mean, the merch is out now, and I threw it up, in the intro I did tell you, but I just want to tell you the good quality of this merch, okay? The good quality, guys, like, I freaking love it. It's adjustable, of course, like, if you have a very tiny head, you'll have to, like, pull it. I had to almost pull it. Of course, I don't have a very tiny head, but I mean, it can fit to a very large head. That's all I'm saying. Oh my God. Oh, hell no. Oh my gosh, guys. Its body like stretches. I'm sorry, like, what the hell are we looking at right now? Is that real? Well, everyone, what did you think about those 5 scary Ohio Dogman experiences? Let me know in the comments below. Do you have a Dogman experience or encounter? let me know, email me. I'm actually working on a lot. Yes, I have gotten all of your emails, and thank you so much. You guys are like literally the best. I am saving them for their special occasions, and you'll see what I'm talking about in later episodes, I promise. Guys, please don't forget to hit that like button, okay? It helps the algorithm so very much. I know it's such a silly thing, but really, it's free. It takes like 0.2 milliseconds. So let me tell you something. Just put your little paw on that little like button, okay? Wolfpack, please. Thanks, guys. And until the next time, bye.